Okay, here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a herd of buffalo. And again, the camera is stalling every few seconds, unfortunately. But I was looking at them from a distance. I was wondering what they were, because obviously they weren't rocks. And they are a herd of buffalo, and they're trying to graze, trying to find something under the snow. I guess for them to be there, they are finding something. I don't know what they're finding. Okay, I'll leave a link below for you so that you can watch it if you want, but this is very unusual. I've never seen or heard that big in the Geyser Basin. And from what they have said, it's because of the fact that they have a lot of trout in the lake, in Yellowstone Lake. They have a lot of trout, invasive trout. And because of the trout, they have an increase of mammals, wildlife, including the buffalo. No, sorry, the bears and buffalo. He's eating this trout. I'm sorry about that. I'm compelled. Okay, the bears, but okay, we have an increase of buffalo, as you can see, and they're in areas where usually people. I mean, this is an area. If the weather wasn't that inclement, you would have people walking around those pathways, so you can understand how dangerous that could be for these buffalo to be so close to people if they were passing around that area. So I'll leave a link below. That's a treat too that we saw the buffalo herd today. That's pretty big. So 10, 20, 30, maybe 40 buffalo there. I'm sorry, I made another mistake. I keep calling them buffalo. They're not buffalo, they're Yellowstone bison. And I'm so happy to see such a very nice sized herd there. Yellowstone Supervolcano, Old Faithful Geyser Eruption, Upper Geyser Basin today. This is a live webcam, and we show that there's a snowstorm there today. From what the site says, the national park is modifying its operation on park-by-park basis, according to with the latest guidance, and state and local public health authorities. Most facilities and events are closed or canceled. Many of outdoor spaces remain accessible to the public, though. And they say before visiting, please check with individual parks regarding changes to the park operations. And if you want to visit the park, please ensure that you follow state and local guidelines and updates about the National Park Service response. And today is, as we see, terribly snowy. It looks like a blizzard to me. This is the area of Old Geyser, as you can see. And it wasn't a particularly strong eruption today. Usually before the Old Faithful erupts, we have the geyser around it erupting, the Upper Geyser Basin geysers erupting. And something was also very, very wrong with the camera. It was stalling quite a bit, as you can see. It starts off very slowly, and it starts in about a couple of minutes. It'll start with the ejection of the steam. As you can see, it's very windy as well. It's carrying off the steam. And the connection was not at all good today, but still, we're able to see it. I have the video running at twice the speed of the actual so that you don't get bored by it. And you can see it's still stalling, but still. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but I wonder if they have someone behind the camera or if the camera is just going by itself, panning various areas. As we know, Yellowstone has over 60% of the world's geysers and over 10,000 hydrothermal areas. And unfortunately, yesterday we had a 6.5 magnitude earthquake in west of Yellowstone, about 190 miles west in Idaho. It shook all of Yellowstone. It shook a lot of areas all around that radius, even up to Seattle, all the way down to, I don't know, San Francisco, definitely. We have a video of the heliplots worldwide. They even felt it all the way down to Texas, and very strongly. So, yeah, it rang through a lot of areas on the Earth. They felt it very strongly. So the 6.5 out of nowhere, and that comes a few days after the 5.7 in Salt Lake City, Utah, out of nowhere. And those Salt Lake City earthquakes are still ongoing. That swarm, just like the Texas, the 5 magnitude out of nowhere in northwest Texas, and that's still having quake swarm there. And then this one here in 6.5, and I'm just looking at the map to see what's going on. And we've had over 33 aftershocks in that area. And they're still going. They're still going. 2.6 is the latest. Idaho City, Cascade, Idaho, 3.7. So those are the ones just above 2.5. You know, the ones that are. There's magma under there. It's a supervolcano, one of the two. It's the second biggest supervolcano in the world, from what they say. So I'll let you enjoy this, and at least it's a little bit clearer here. See, I think I should make it a little bit faster for you, instead of twice as fast. So make it 3 times as fast, so you can enjoy it. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.